Hello, 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 Facebook fam. It says I'm live, but I can't hear myself. So I'm going to pull up my phone here, make sure that I can hear me before I move forward with this. Let me know where you're coming in from down below while I get situated and make sure that you can definitely for sure hear me. Perfect. Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and share this with some people while we're on here. But basically, what am I doing today? As you've probably noticed, I have been doing Forex. I've been learning an incredible skill that can pay you for years and can really truly create the lifestyle that you dream of. So I'm sharing this today because for the very first time, I made my own of course the word escapes me right now, but I made my own purchase or investment in Forex by myself based off of what I'm learning from a Forex educational platform, and I'm so excited. Give me 1 second to share this, and I'll go that into a second. If you're watching the replay of it, let me know down below, and I will be sure to put in the time inside the description when I get started on the actual training. Winning trade on my live right now. All right. So let me share that. Okay. So, all right. So let me go ahead and share with you my screen really fast. Let me get to what I want to share with you today. So, like I said, after well, if you haven't heard my story yet, my name's Cassandra, aka The Prosperous Heart. I started my entrepreneurial journey in 2009. It was with a network marketing company about travel, and I loved everything about it except how they told people how to market. Now, I've always had a focus and a passion for empowering people for success. And so when I saw an opportunity to be able to help others with creating more leverage for their business, I knew that I had to pursue this. It was something in my soul that I knew I had to go for. And so from there, I still was doing that network marketing gig, but I also built up my own company for social media management, Facebook ads, Facebook marketing, messenger bots, because again, I knew that first of all, with network marketing, it is the best way for the average Joe to create residual income. For online marketing, I knew that when you know how to build a business online and utilize the different social media platforms, you can grow any business online, whether it's a coaching program or an affiliate product or network marketing or your own business. When you learn how to do online marketing, you can do any business online. Well, here I'm talking to you today not about any of that, but about Forex. Forex, what is Forex? So basically, Forex is the foreign exchange. It is the buying and selling of what's called currency pairs in order to get the difference between the pips or the changes in the value of those currency pairs. So for example, let me go ahead and share my screen. I hope you can see this. I'll make my face super small and bring it up here. Oops. Okay, so I hope you can see the screen. If not, I'm sorry. Please let me know, and I will be sure to check my phone here in a minute. I'm looking at it right now, or I was looking at it. There we go. I'll go ahead and put this on so I can see your comments because I can't see it when I'm actually doing my live. Okay, so hey Beth, hey Patrick, hey Stacy, and everybody else who's watching me. Oh my gosh. So as I'm sharing with you today, yes, okay. So as I'm sharing with you today, this is my page that I created to not only share what I'm learning, but also the currency pairs that I'm trading on, why I'm trading on them, and to basically share this educational platform because, again, it's a skill set that not only will it allow you to create your dream lifestyle, but you can teach others to do the same so they can follow their dreams. So here I'm sharing my page specifically for a particular trade. Now, this may look like just gibberish to most people. And for my Forex friends and my team, this is exciting, right? So this was screenshot from 6 hours ago. This is the EURCAD, which is Canadian dollar currency pair. So as you can see, it looks like it's just a bunch of hills and valleys, but I'll get into that here in a minute. That was done 6 hours ago on my lunch break. And this was what I found last night. So again, I know this looks super crazy and super, maybe a little too much, for you, but I'm going to go over this with you. I'm going to show you how I found these types of trades, and I'm actually going to put in a trade on my demo account and share my progress with you once that moves forward. So this was how I got into my trade. It is hey Diana, thanks for watching. It is exactly what the skilled Forex masters do when they're looking at trades, and they've got other stuff, but I'm still learning. So I'm just utilizing what I've already learned, and I'm teaching some of that with you today. So as you can see, I put in that information. You can see a little bit closer here. These are called, let me look at my notes here. Again, like I said, I'm a little brand new, but I created my own journal for all things Forex, right? So let me make sure you can see me. Oh, that's the wrong direction. There we go. So I've got, all these notes about everything that I've been learning so far. I mean, the pages and pages and pages of notes. So this is what's called a major, I just put it down last night. The little circles, the green circles here, these are, let me close that. These are where there's indications of some major price changes. Sorry, I hope you don't hear that helicopter there. But basically what it means is whenever you see a support line or a resistance line, and a support line is a line where you see these green and red bars. A support line is where they come to the line and they might go past it, but they keep staying above that line. It's a support line. It means the prices are having a hard time getting through that support. Resistance is just the opposite. It's the top, right? So right here you've got the top resistance of this part of this movement of your currency pair. And as you can see, it hit that that resistance, and then it went back down. So what else is going on with this, right? So you have these green lines here that show an uptrend or a buy trend, meaning that it's what's going on here is that the currency pair is increasing in price, and then the red diagonal line is saying that it's a downtrend, meaning that it's going down in price. And so when I saw these signals here, and especially here, I knew that this was a sell. Okay, now how did I know this was a sell? Let me go to, hey Marco, hey, is it Arjun? Arjun? I'm not sure. Hey Grant. So how did I know this? Let me show you this really freaking nifty site. Okay, so tradingview.com. This is one of the many resources that's shared on that Forex educational platform, and you can have one of these graphs for free. It's like, I think it's 20 bucks a month or something, maybe more, to have more, but you really don't need it. And plus, it'll give you the opportunity to continue to build on your skills. So this is the exact same chart I was just sharing with you a moment ago. Let me go ahead and shrink some of this. I don't have my mouse, so I'm a little, oh, there it is. I want to zoom in. Oh, it's not working. Oh. All right. Oh, no, that didn't quite. I guess I need to have a mouse next time. Okay, that's fine. So I'm just going to scroll back over here to where I started. So like I said, this box right here is that same image as this one, okay? Now, what is it that I saw here? Well, first of all, one of the things that they teach you is to draw your support and your resistance line. At the time that I did this, I was actually on this candle bar. It was super late at night. It was like after midnight. But, you know, Forex, well, it does sleep, but I mean, you know, if you're wanting to make money, this is a great way to leverage it whenever you're awake. So I was about here, and I saw that it was a negative trend because, one, you can see that there were lower lows of the wicks, right? So you can't really see it in here, and unfortunately, I'm not quite sure how to zoom in without my mouse. But you can see that the wicks were lower. They were lower lows and lower highs. So that means it's in a downtrend, right? So I knew that it was going that direction, but I wasn't quite sure if it would go into an uptrend. So I kept going, right? I drew the support line down here a little bit further, and then what I did was I actually looked over to see where else is going on, because if you look right here where the dashes are, hey Valenti, thanks for joining. You can see that if you look over to the right, this was basically another support line, but I went a little bit further to here, because this, if you look at this box, this is actually what's called a consolidation phase. So it's kind of staying in between these two lines, the support and resistance. Yes, it broke out here, but it immediately came back down and stayed in this consolidation phase, which is why I have that purple box. So I knew that this was going to be doing this thing here for a while, which it did a little bit, but then it crashed through this support. Now, how did I know that it was going to keep going? So with any investments, especially with Forex or anything else, there's always risk, right? You know, obviously my results can't guarantee your own. I'm just simply sharing with you what I'm learning to minimize my risk and maximize my return on investment. And with this trade, this was the very first one that I did by myself without a suggestion from a master trader, which this educational platform sends you those types of trades. They've got fantastic master Forex traders that send you their suggestions. This one was done by my knowledge, by my skill set, based off of that educational platform. So, like I said, instead of putting my support here, I put it a little bit lower because I saw that it was going in a downtrend. I saw that there were other indicators that this was going to go down, and it went down a lot. So first of all, let's say that I started up here, and in fact, let me go back to that here. So when I first started, I got in at, oh, it doesn't say. You know what? I'll look on my, hey Derek, thanks for joining. So I'm looking on my phone right now, the MetaTrader 4 app, and I see that for that particular trade that I had, there we go, it was, I did a sell in my Forex account at the price of 1.54081. So that's when I got into the market. I did what's called a stop loss at, and I actually think this is wrong. Here it is, 1.54270. And once I saw it this morning and saw that it had broke through that support line, I moved it up a bit to, actually I moved it down because it was a sell, so 1.54268. Oh, I didn't move it down far enough. Oh well, that's fine. Lessons learned, right? And then I did a take profit. I thought I did 10, but it's fine. I still was in profit in my demo account. So my take profit, oops, it is very warm out here, was set to 1.53591. Okay, so what does this mean? Like I said earlier, pips are the change between the price of currencies. So if we go back to this trader view, as it stands right now, the current pip for the euro Canadian dollar is 1.53375. Okay, current 1.53375. Okay, and when I got in at 1.54081, here's how you make money in Forex, right? If you don't hit your stop loss, if you always go above and you're always moving your stop loss and your take profit responsibly and methodically, then you minimize your risk and you maximize your profit earning potential. With pips, what happens is, let's say it's on a sell, you would take the original price that you got in, so 1.54081. You would subtract the take profit if you did profit. If you did a stop, if it hit your stop loss, then it would be negative. So you would just make this whatever that mathematical term is that makes it positive. So 1.54081 and 1.53375. What is that? All right, so let's go ahead and open up a calculator. Whoops, I need that. Thank you. All right, so 1.54081 minus 1.53375. Okay, what does this mean? Basically, super easy. On a standard lot, which means I think you're trading 100K, I think. I can check my notes later. But on a standard lot, which is a 1.0 trade, and like I said, all of this I learned in that educational platform. If you want to learn more, either let me know or follow me on my Daily Wealth Ninja page. Either way, I'm going to keep going. So a standard lot, which is a 1.0 lot size, this is equal to 0.00706. Okay, so on a standard lot, you can expect to earn $10 per pip. What's a pip? If you multiply this number that you did by subtracting the two different entry price and your stop loss or take profit price, what you'll get is that decimal number. But if you multiply it by 1,000, this is what's going to give you your standard lot. So it's going to be 70.6 pips. Okay? I think that's right. Pretty sure that's right. And so what does that mean? If you had traded on a standard lot of 1.0, that means that you would have made $700.60. I put this trade in at about 1 a.m. 1 a.m. last night, and it hit my take profit at 10 a.m. So in 9 hours, I could have made $700.60. Again, this was made in my demo account, and it was not using a standard lot 1.0. It's actually using good risk management, and so I definitely earned a little less than that. But this is the power and the potential that you can create with Forex. You can start with any investment. You can even start with $100. But as long as you're consistent, you are ensuring your trade risk management is good, and you're learning from the pros, right? So you're not just learning from your own mistakes. You can go far with this. So like I said, this was and still is an amazing trade. I mean, if you look at this, to me, this looks like it's going to actually go up. It's starting to create an uptrend. And I think, just again, from pure looking at this graph, I think, actually, let's minimize this a little bit. There we go. So we can see from this graph right here that the current support level, if you look all the way across to the left, it's also a support level. So from here, let me go ahead and put in that line. So we'll do a dashed line, make it a horizontal line. We're going to make this a green because it's a support. You can do whatever color you want. And I am going to, move this appropriately. So I normally like to put them either at the end of the wicks, those little lines if you can see them, or kind of in the middle closer to the boxes of your candlesticks, your Japanese candlesticks. And then I look over to the left and I see where exactly might it be more refined. And quite frankly, this looks pretty spot on. Oh no, that was too much. So I wonder if I can just do, man, I will have a mouse next time, guys. Sorry about that. But basically, that's pretty much a support line. You know, we see that it does break through. We have major reversal areas here and here and here. And all that means is that instead of it has a sharp turn, like a hairpin. So if you're going in an uptrend, it'll go in a downtrend. Or if you're going in a downtrend, it'll go in an uptrend. And we see that it happens here. Let me go ahead and get a ellipse going. Make it yellow. So we see that there's a major role reversal here. We see that there's a major role reversal here. And a major role reversal about here. Okay? Now that wasn't on a trend, excuse me, a support or resistance line. It actually fell pretty low, but this would just basically be another line, right? So another horizontal line. We're going to put it again close to the box, and I try and do the wicks, but again I look more towards the left. What else looks like it might be there? So even though the wick is super long, which is indicative that it's pushing against that support, I also look more towards here. So here looks like it would be a really great support line because you can see that it hits here, and it stays around this line. So this is going to be a new support line to check. So here's what could happen, right? This might go back up and stay in this consolidation zone. Let me go ahead and show you what I mean for that. Move this back to the purple. Okay. So why is this not? Hold on. Send it back. There we go. Okay. Make it a little bit clearer. Boom. All right. So this looks like it's going to be what's called a, whatever I just said. So to me, this looks like it's going to be bouncing around here. Now, without other additional confirmations, I can't say 100% if it's going to crash through or if it's going to go up. But based on history, right, we see all this stuff over here, these major role reversals. If we look closer, there is a major, I missed that one. Man, I really, you know what? I wonder if I can, can I do it this way? Sweet. Okay. Awesome. All right. So you can clearly see here that there is a major role reversal right here. So it's going from this downtrend, which I have this downtrend line here. Let me move back up to where I can see the beginning of this downtrend. And I want to move it. That's good. It probably could stand to be more on the right, but I like to be a little bit more conservative with my trading. So we can see that it's been staying away from this trend line, kind of like a support line, kind of like a resistance line. And so it's getting really close. And so I think, based off of everything I see here, that if it breaks here, which I suspect that it will, if it breaks here, to me, that's going to signal a buy, okay? But for right now, it's currently in an uptrend. It looks like it's starting in a consolidation phase. I'm not really sure that I would get into on this trade right now without doing some additional training. But like I said, you know, you've got a support here. And if you look at that line, it is a major support line. So it looks it's expecting to probably stay in this box right here, possibly these two. But yeah, so this is really all I used from my trade from last night. I took what I learned. I used this TradingView site in order to start drawing these boxes and making notes. And then I started to also share it with my team. Say, hey guys, here's a new trade that I got. You know, here's what I've been learning. Because let's face it, you know, if you want to go fast, go by yourself. If you want to go far, go together, right? And so I love that my team has been so supportive, not only for me, but for everybody that's been coming on and wanting to learn this skill set because it's absolutely amazing, right? So, hey Derek, hey Corey, thanks for joining. But yeah, so that's what I wanted to share. And that's how I found it. If you are interested in learning more about that Forex educational platform, go ahead and send me a message. Feel free to follow me on Daily Wealth Ninja, and I also have a group as well. So I would love to know if you've been trading in Forex, what's your favorite currency pair? Right now I'm sitting on EURCAD, but I've been hearing that the USDCAD pair, I believe, is been pretty awesome. Let me go ahead and open up my demo account here. And we'll go to the EURCAD, not EURCAD, USDCAD. Ah, I can see why. So this is what the USDCAD looked like since June 8th. So we see some consolidation here, and then it shoots up to about here. So you see some consolidation here, and then you start to see this downtrend. And so I expect this to be probably need to be sold, and it's probably going to blow up. So I need to check out our Telegram news about that to make sure I don't miss out on it. So like I said, this is amazing. I have been able to meet so many people who are passionate about empowering others to create their dream lifestyle like I am, and I love it. I love what my team's doing. I love what we're able to create through Forex, the lifestyle that's allowing people to do without selling, without recruiting. You know, it's just amazing. So if this interests you at all, please feel free to contact me. I would love to share with you what I'm learning and all that good stuff. So thanks so much for watching. Again, my name is Cassandra, aka The Prosperous Heart. Owner of www.prosperousheart.com if you are looking to find out more about online marketing. If you're on Forex, again, Daily Wealth Ninja. And yeah, so have a prosperous rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.